Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Keeley Talks. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do some free readings tonight. Like it says down here, if you'd like a free reading, wait until I tell everyone to put a 1 in the chat. And if I'm drawn to you, I will pick you. I also ask that there's no legal or health-related questions. And if you don't know what to ask, you can always ask for a general. And if you don't want a public reading, you can always contact me for a private reading as well, which is down below in the description of the video. Let me just say hello to everyone. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're wondering where I am currently at my mum's house and I'm looking after my little sister. Say hello, little sister.
Hello.
Do you want to come say hello?
I look a bit messy.
You don't, you look lovely. Come and say hello. Come on. My big little sister, she's only 11, but she is taller than me. Yes, can't see you. There you are.
Hello.
You're such gorgeous guys. And my mum's cat wants to come and say hello.
Oh, I'm scared now.
He's not scared.
Oh, God.
Don't show everyone your butt. This is Phoenix. He's super cute. Super cute cat. Right, you can chill with me and Phoenix. Let's see, we've got her in the chat. So we've got Elizabeth, me. Hey Elizabeth. Hey Anna, and thank you for letting everyone know how the stream works. Hello Sunshine. I'm glad you managed to catch a stream. I know that you've not been able to catch the daytime ones. Hey Sean B as well. Come on. Don't you mess my cards up. Hey Eco Spice. Now he's hugging my computer. Stop it, you're gonna mess it up. Hey Cement Shoes. Hello Talking. You're such a cute cat. Here you are. Eco Spice says, hello Keeley sister, you look lovely. Doesn't she look lovely? Talking says, Kitty, oh, he's beautiful. He's so gorgeous. When he's the same age as my son, he's 6. And when he was a tiny little kitten, when my mum was up, because at the time my son had just been born, so I was on maternity leave, and he was at home with me, and I had to cradle him around because he was terrified of my mum's other cat, Luna. Hey now. Yeah, it is super, super windy tonight. I was caught in that rain today on the school run and the wind. And when I got home, I just looked like a drenched cat, drenched rat, or whatever you want to call it. I was soaking wet. It was horrible. Horrible. Okay, guys. Look how awesome this background is, by the way. This is my mum's partner's collection. He loves anything to do with Star Wars, Iron Maiden. Got Blue Scooby-Doo up there. Love, love, love it. If anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. I don't really advertise this stream, so hopefully we'll get a few more in when the notifications get out. I'm sorry for a bit of glitching, guys. The internet is a bit slow. It keeps coming up here. It's telling me it's super, super slow. It's crazy windy here, and I'm in Midwest US. Oh, stay safe, Cement Shoes. Sunshine, I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? There's nothing that I can really do about the internet, guys, if it's glitchy. It's just because of the weather. Like, we've got a really bad storm here in Manchester at the moment. Let me just get my cards for there. Hey JFD. Sunshine would like a general. Okay, love. Let's see what we get for you. I don't have as much room as I usually do. No. Oh, why do you have to fall on the floor? Ow. Bang my leg. Right, okay, Sunshine. Hello, KK as well. Gary's not with me. He's at my house with my little ones. But he may be in the chat. He may be watching. You never know. Sunshine, love. I want to say that there's been some sort of situation or circumstance going on around you where we've been trying to balance everything, okay? And we've been trying to put our ducks in a row, as they say. And I want to say that this has been very, very overwhelming for you. I want to say there's been a lot of emotion been involved with this. I'm not even showing you what cards I've got. It's 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands here. Thank you, Cass. It isn't my baby Yoda, but it is super, super cute. I want to say, Sunshine, that the 2 situations surrounding you, I want to say that that we are truly trying to balance it out, and I feel like that this could be surrounding finding that time for the things that you want to do and find that time for the things that you're needing to do. And it's like, how do I balance that? Okay, and I want to say that this has caused so much on the mind, and it's like pressure upon pressure. Lovely to see you guys having a chat against one another. I love all you guys. You're all so lovely. But what I want to say, Sunshine, is that this point of having to make this moment of having to make ultimatums and having to choose between one or the other is coming to an end. Like, we've got the 10 of Wands here, and the 10s always symbolize completion and the end of a cycle. And I also want to say that there's been circumstances surrounding you, Sunshine, that has been a bit worrisome recently. Hey, Casey. There's been circumstances that have been concerning. It's like playing on our mind, okay? And I want to say that the answers to that is going to come into fruition for you in the near future. Yes, I want to say as well, we're going to have a new mindset. Like, we're going to have a fresh mindset. I want to say you've been a bit stuck in the same ideals of how everything should be, and it's like trying to break out of that structured routine. I also want to say that there's either going to be a partnership or a new friendship or a new relationship on the cards for you, Sunshine. We've got the Lovers here, and this is where something is harmonizing. I also feel like this again is talking about these circumstances and these situations, because we've got the first card that you had was the 2 of Pentacles, and this is like juggling, trying to find that balance. And the Lovers, it's all about that harmonious balance and that synchronization and coming together and things working out for you in your favor. Where's my oracle cards? We've got the Sacred Traveler cards here. Let's see what we get for you, love. Don't know why, but these chairs always give me like pins and needles in my legs. do you ever get any of that? Oh, she's not listening. I said, do you ever get pins and needles in your legs off these chairs?
No, not really.
My feet don't like touch the floor and it like digs into the back of my legs. Where did you go, card? Hey, Gina. Yeah, these cards are beautiful, Tal. I agree with you there. Sunshine, my love, there's a need to simplify your life. There's a need to declutter. And this is like decluttering the energy, also decluttering the home. And you're not very late, Gina. I've only just started 10 minutes ago. Also decluttering our energy as well, clearing up the mind, finding that time for that oneness. Yeah, the cards are excited to be out, and it's like they're in a whole new energy tonight because I don't normally do readings here, so it's all good. Sunshine, this card can also be symbolizing the need to, as you go forward on your travels, as you go forward on your path, the need to release those pressure. You know what I mean? Can't bloody. My mind is boggled at the moment. But I need to release that, okay? And I want to say that there's things there on our chest that we're needing to confine and talk to somebody. If you feel like that you truly can't confine and talk to somebody who you trust, then always know that you can talk to your spirit guides and your helpers. Whenever you're up for a full reading, Gina, you can always contact me on one of my socials down below. You got a choice there. There's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, email, Discord. It's up to you. Okay, Sunshine, I'm going to get you a Rebel Deck card. Taomi, these cards do swear, by the way. I can't help that.
Okay.
These cards have naughty words on them. But these cards, guys, as many of you already know, they tell you what you need to know rather than what you want to hear. And they tell you how it is. They're very blunt. And something totally unrelated to what your reading has been about. What are you doing on the table?
Yes, you do. Okay. Even if the London will not show how much.
What are you doing?
To show the original home. Yes.
Oh, nothing's coming out for Sunshine. Oh, there we go. Okay, Sunshine. Card is saying you are giving too many fucks. Give zero. This card is saying at the moment we're worrying about things that we just do not need to be worrying about, okay? And we're needing to like release that. And I feel like that's mainly what your reading has been about. Anyways, this is linking in with your reading. Sometimes they are so random, the Rebel Deck, and they're totally unrelated to your reading whatsoever. But this time it's linking in and it's coming here to tell you, like, all them folks, put them out the window. Ta-ra, see you later. Let them be over there, you know, and release it all. It's a good film, that, isn't it? Anyway, I hope that was okay for you, Sunshine. Where's my banner? I'm gonna put some ones in the chat in a minute. Ooh, Annie did a guided sleep hypnosis the other night that had connecting with your spiritual guides. Did you meet any of your spiritual guides, Annie? And by the way, guys, I'm going to be reading you random quotes now and again out of this book tonight, which is Calm in Your Pocket by Anna Barnes. And I love it. And it says, each one has to find his peace from within, and peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Sunshine says, yeah, thanks, Keela. It's my boys again. The worrying our love. Kids are always causing us worries, aren't they? Okay, if anyone would like a reading, please put one in the chat. I just looked at the time right now and it's 22:22. There's pins and needles also in this one. Where are you at, Keela? I'm at my mum's house. I'm looking after my little sister. My mum has gone to see Echo and the Bunnymen, which was a birthday present for her. So I'm here looking after my sister. She's going to be going to bed soon. I'm just going to get a pillow, guys, because this chair is hurting my leg. Hopefully this will help. I'll see who I'm going to be reading in a minute. Hi to your mum. Well, she might come back while I'm doing my stream, maybe, and then you guys will see my mum, see my mama. I don't know if this is going to help. I hope it does. Feels better already. Right, okay. Okay, who are we with? Who are we with? Now I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? Phoenix, you scared me, boy. You just sneaked up behind the laptop. What are you doing? Guys, if it looks like it's shaking, it's the cat here behind the computer, giving the computer snuggles like he's never seen a computer in his life. Hey, Tails. Taz says, would love to see you, Mom. And Spencer says, Echo and the Bunnymen blast from the past. Yeah, well, she's gone to see them tonight with her partner. So she's going to have a lovely night, I suppose. And this is all his collection, by the way. He has some more on this other side. You can't really see it. But he's into like Iron Maiden and Star Wars. Do you want to come and say hello? Stop moving my string. Stop it, mister. You're very cute, you fluff ball. Pack it in. Don't eat that. Now, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? It is a lovely collection. I don't know if you guys can see properly. You can see a bit. Where's Gary today? Gary's looking after my three, who are all in bed. They've had the tea, they're in bed. So he's just chilling at home. He might be watching right now. Hello, my love, if you are. Cats need love too. Phoenix always gets lots of love. Phoenix. Stop hiding behind the camera, boy. Come on, see them before I do this reading. He's gorgeous, guys. Oh, he's such a pretty kitty. He looks grumpy right now. Why do you look grumpy? He's like, no, I don't want to be on YouTube. Right, come on, down there. He's gorgeous. He's got his fluff in his mouth. You're so fluffy. Ah, guys, you're loving on the cat. Gonna get to your reading in a second now. Just read me these comments. Sandy says, oh, the fluff is powerful in that cat. He looks like, you know what, like my mum got him for free as well. She didn't even buy him. And his mum didn't look nothing like him. His mum just looked like a normal tabby type cat. But he is so regal looking and beautiful. Okay, so now would like a gem on. So let's get to the oracle first and foremost. I know. And he is starting to molt because it's getting close to spring. So I'm now covered in cat fluff. But it's okay because he has great cuddles. I hope everyone's had a lovely day. Phoenix, have you pumped? Stinky cat. We had a short hair when I grew up and that had kittens. One was tiny but fluffed up over a few days and turned out to be the only long hair of the kittens. That's the one we kept. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Like his mum was just a short hair. And him, he was just such a beautiful, like he still is beautiful, but you sound if her mum a little posh. I'm never posh. Oh no. No. Not a posh bone in me body, me. Sometimes Gary still can't understand me though, it's so funny, especially when we're on the phone. Want to sing to especially when we're on the phone to one another. He's like I said something, what did I say to him before? I can't remember, but let's just make an example. Like, say if I said something like I'm cold now, and he thinks I said something like you cold out or something. Oh, it's all random, the things that he thinks I said. Before I did tea, I did the kids fish fingers and chips for tea, and I said, I'm not sure if we've got enough chips there, meaning the bag of chips that he just pulled out the freezer for me. And he went to the crisps and he's like, yeah, we've got enough chips. And he's still that little, it just made me pop a chuckle. And he said, hey, now I'm American, you know. Anyway, now back to you, love. Okay, first of all, you've got transformation now, and things are going to start switching up for you in your life in the near future. And it's like we're going to be taking peels of ourselves away, like peels of an onion. And I want to say that for a while you've been I want to say that you've secluded yourself a little bit, and fitting into like the status quo. And I want to say that there's been some anxiety for you. We've got the wandering path here as well. There's been some kind of anxiety for you, whether you're gonna get to where you need to be, and if you're gonna get there in the time that you've equated to yourself. And I want to say that there's a need to pull back them anxieties, my love. And this card, the Wandering Path, is about enjoying the now and enjoying the journey. Because I want to say that you keep getting off course, or you feel like you are. It's like we're not getting, why do these things keep coming up? I want to say different circumstances and situations sometimes come up, and it's like, I don't need this right now. Why is this happening right now? I also want to say that there's been a situation in recent past, where somebody has basically took your kindness as a weakness, and they really, really took the mick with it. Okay, and because I've got this sly feeling, I've got the fox here. And that was another thing that pushed you off course as well. Now, so I want to say that that this person isn't in your life no more. That you're aware of this person, and you're aware of this person that they're not good for you. That has come into fruition for you. I want to say that there's also a need now there to remember the support that you do have around you. You've got support is all around you. I want to say that there is times when you really, really you need that help, but you don't ask for it. And it's like I feel like it's like a pride thing, and it's like you'd rather try and struggle quietly than reach out and ask somebody, hey, can you help me with this? Just move this table up a bit. Rather than asking somebody, hey, will you help me with this? You'll just quietly get on with it. And I want to say that you're kind of needing that support right now. Now we've got this, what I call the staff of support, the guy here. And this is your spirit team as well, coming around you and trying to help and support you. And I want to say that they've been trying to give you signs, and sometimes they can come in where a song will come on that you're thinking of, or sometimes it's you'll find like a little white feather where there shouldn't be a white feather, and just little things like that where they're trying to get your attention, so hey, you're supported, and we're here, and we know what you're going through, and you're not alone in this fight. I want to say that there's people around you that do look up to you, and it's them that you don't want to see that weakness, okay? It's them people that you don't want to see that you have no cracks. You do wear this facade, and you do put on this strong face like, hey, I'm okay, I'm fine. But sometimes on the inside you feel very, very vulnerable. And vulnerability is beautiful. Like, it really, really, truly is. And it's okay not to be okay sometimes. Okay, let me get you a Rebel deck card, love. I have a wonky brain day every day, Elizabeth, me. Okay. Did not put a large top those bloody hours with me. But you was there for hours. Now you are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. This card is saying, and again, don't feel like that you're in this fight alone that you're going through, or that you're the only person to have ever gone through that. Hey Tiffany, and Di as well. Hey Di. Know that you're strong and that you can get through this. I feel like this is something that isn't meant to be opened up and talked about, and this may be something that you've just overcome, but it's still playing there on the mind and still affecting our life. But I feel like that you'll understand where that is. Anyway, thank you for connecting with me now. Where's my banner? Okay, guys, let me just read you another thing. This book, it's all about being calm. Like, let me just read you something little in here. Okay. It says, make time for yourself. If you have other people in your life to worry about and you find this adds to your anxieties, then be sure to set aside time just for you. When there's a lot going on, it's important to have time to yourself to relax and gather your thoughts. Whether you spend an evening curled up with a good book or your favourite film, or take yourself off for a scenic walk, find the time to enjoy something. Find the time to do something you enjoy and appreciate your own company. Going for a run or a swim will give you a chance to think about your day while doing something that will have a positive effect on your body and mind. Okay, if anyone would like a reading, put 1 in the chat. Sometimes, though, we do find it hard, don't we, to find a moment for ourselves. We life can just get too much sometimes. Okay, let's see who we're drawn to. Waiting for all the ones. You're welcome now. Thank you for connecting with me. Okay, thank you, Di. Anna, I feel drawn to you. If you want to put your question in the chat. Dive JD says, hey beautiful people, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Just waiting for Annie's question. General, we've got a lot of generals going on tonight. Sometimes we don't have, like, literally no one asks for a general. $27 to go. Ooh. You know what, right, Di? I had it in last Friday. I got my subscribers up to 975, and then over the weekend, like 8 of them just slowly disappeared. I don't know where they went. They went into the YouTube abyss somewhere, and now it's like growing again, slowly but surely. Okay. It's okay, darling. It's just annoying a little bit. You know what's going to happen to me? I can see it happening. I'm going to get up to like 998, and then like 8 of them will disappear. And I'm like, girl, really? YouTube taking the mic. I feel like I need to get my Kiwi deck out and had it out for a while now. I came prepared tonight. Like I have my pendulum, I have my tarot, the rebel deck, I have oracle cards, and the Kiwi deck. Okay, Anna, my love. First card that as I put out the cards, the first one says sad. I want to say there's been some sort of situation surrounding you where there's been some tears shed, my love, and it's like it's been very emotional. It's been a bit of an emotional time. And I want to say it's been like a time of like uncovering truths as well, finding exactly what is what. No worries, Gina. Thank you for coming along, love. Let me shuffle these cards now, see what they're saying. Okay. And the next card you've got here, my love, is ask for help. It's either you or there's somebody around you who's having a bit of an hard time with it at the moment. And they are needing that support, whether it's you or somebody you know. It's like they're needing that support. But I feel like that whether it's yourself or somebody else, and not the type of person to be asking it. I feel like that this could be something to do with contracts or something surrounding like filling out forms, and I feel like it's like a pride thing a little bit. Like we don't want to be asking anyone for help. We want to just try and crack on with it, but it's like a bit of a mind boggle. It's like we're letting it like cloud over our mind. Next word is clouds. Letting it cloud over our mind. I want to say that the thing that that could have been bringing on that sadness there is like I said, it's like uncovering some sort of secrets, finding some truths out. I feel like that the fact that we do know, even though that there's been some tears and emotion, it's a thing to celebrate. Okay, it's a thing to celebrate. Truth is always a thing to celebrate, whether it's a hard truth or a happy truth. It's important to and it's to celebrate that, because sometimes the truth is hidden so ferociously. And this could be finding out like the truth about ourselves as well. I feel like that there's been things that have been feeling a bit unsettled as well, Anna. The Kiwi deck is saying things are going to be going the way you want. You can't really see it. Things are going to be going the way that you want. I want to say that you have such a beautiful soul, Anna, and I feel like this emits from your time. Phoenix just creeped me out because I just seen an ear pop up behind the computer screen, and he's over here having a bath with his little self. But Annie, I want to say that you have such a beautiful soul. I feel like that you are always like drawn to in water, whether it's lakes or fountains or the ocean. And I feel like that right now you're needing to I know, like, obviously the weather's horrible right now. It is here in the UK. I don't know how the weather is for you. But I know it's cold in some places, so you may not be able to. But when you're able to, feel there's that pull there to be around the water. I feel like that you have this beautiful connection with water as well. And it when you're around it, you just feel at peace and calm and relaxed. I want to say that you don't give yourself your own due as well. Like, you don't realize how amazing you truly are. I feel like that when people tell you that sometimes you don't believe them. You feel like they're just saying it. But this card that came out, it's like saying to you, this love, it really does flow through you. And because you emit this love, you attract it as well. Sometimes when you have a bright light, you are like a light bulb. Sometimes you can attract a few moths, okay, because they are attracted to the light. You just got to bat them away. Next card that I picked up, you read them words right there. Your light is shining brightly. Like, seriously, it's just confirming exactly what I just said. This card is also saying that you're going to be reaching your destination, Anna. You're going to be getting to the place that you're needing to be. Cards, stay where you are. Stop trying to fall down. Okay, I'm gonna get your Rebel Deck card here, Anna. I feel like that there's lots of healing going to you as well, love. I really do. Like, with all that bright light and love cards. Okay, Anna, this is the card that came out for you from the Rebel Deck. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you listens to that shit. This card, Annie, it's saying to you that there's a need to be listening to your intuition right now. I want to say that there's something there that keeps popping up and you keep putting it to the back end of your mind, and you're really needing to be listening to it right now and actually be like, hang on a minute, I need to listen to my intuition here. It's trying to tell me something. That sounded like a baby elephant falling over, but it was actually a phoenix jumping off the table. Come here, kitty. Hello, Austin. I hope that was okay for you, Anna. Couldn't remember who else was then. Okay, so where's everybody from then in the chat? Obviously, I'm from Manchester in the UK, and I can see everyone talking about the weather. The weather is super, super bad here at the moment. I've got like 70 mile per hour winds. I went on the school run today and I nearly got blew over. And when I got home, I like to wear leggings a lot, and they were just literally stuck to my legs. Jay's in Minnesota. Elizabeth says city sister. Well, sister city, weather-wise blowing. Talking is in the Netherlands. And Casey is in Illinois. Can I ever pronounce that word properly? Dive JD is in. Can't even pronounce that word, but Macara. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Australia. 30 here today. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Sunshine is in the Netherlands as well. Shambi's from South Florida but lives in Georgia. And he says, "Oh my God, Keeley, you were spot on with the recent tears. I will not talk about it here." It's okay, love. I understand, them things are private, but sometimes the cards, even though they want to confront it and Jay says, "You're on late today. What time is it?" Well, it's 10 to 11 here. And like I said, I'm looking after my little sister, so I'm not at home. I do usually do one evening stream a week, which is usually on a Tuesday. But last night I went to a spiritual church, and by the time I got home, I was knackered. Elizabeth Me says, "Georgia used to be at Kings Bay." Kay's in Wales, and Austin is in Wales too. I really, really enjoy church. I just need to get a drink, by the way, guys, because this is nearly run out. I'll be a second. You want to go back here? Okay, go on. There. Oh, more cup for food now. Annie's in Sheffield. Elizabeth Me's in Texas. Tal says East Mid, Netherlands. Tiffany is Southwest Missouri. I'll be safe, Tiffany. About to get hit with an ice storm. Sorry guys, sorry about that. What thing? Yes, live near a beach in Norfolk. Now miss it. I can't wait for spring, mate. Like, I hate in the UK when it's summer. We sometimes get some really, really hot weather, but I hate it when it's too hot. Like, no, like that ain't serving me at all. I love it when it's that type of where it's warm enough where you don't need your coat, but it's not so hot that you're bloody sweating your head off. I like it when you can just wear a cardigan and there's a gentle breeze and it's nice and sunny and there's butterflies and bumblebees. Winter's too long here in Minnesota. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you about my reading that I did at church last night. So really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. First time I went back to an open circle in about 4 years. And the lady who gave a reading to him, her grandma came for him and she understood everything that I had, and it was a lovely connection. And there's loads of mediums there, loads of people got up. But the best part of my night, what I really enjoyed, was there was a guy there, and he's not a platform medium or anything, but he does trance, but he's not doing it intentional. It just keeps happening. But when he does it, it's like he's talking in tongues. Now, he did it last night, And you felt the energy of somebody like going within him. And he was talking in a whole different language. I don't even know what language it was. Someone said it sounded like one of the Afghanistan dialects, but he was English and he had a stammer. Like, he was stuttering when he was talking. But when he was talking in tongues, it was so fast and it didn't even sound like his voice. And you could feel the emotion of it. I nearly started crying myself when he was doing it. Kicked myself out, didn't I? So it says, same, I love spring, not hot, not cold, and everything blossomed and so green. Love it. JFD's off on a trip. Hey, I'm going to do some more readings in a second. Sorry, it was just having a bit of a chat. Right, before we do readings, let me read you something quickly out of this calm book, because I think we all need to have some tips about being calm. Okay. Hey, Megan. This says, enjoy a treat a day. If you're feeling low, tense or anxious, try doing something nice, however small, each day to lift your spirits. Whether it's putting fresh sheets on the bed, making time to watch your favourite film or TV programme, disappearing under a blanket to read a book, cooking a nice meal, or seeing a friend, having something to look forward to throughout the day will help you through and raise your positivity levels. Look at your diary regularly and make sure you have enough going on each week to keep you occupied and happy. And you don't have to spend money to have fun. On a sunny evening, go for a walk in the local park. When it's cold, head to a friend's house or investigate the free events in your local area. Right, okay, let me put my banner on. If you would like a reading, please put one in the chat. Austin says, I also went back to my open circle yesterday and gave some really good readings. It's great being back doing mediumship. Great. I totally agree with you, Austin. I have loved connecting in last night. Like, doing these kind of readings, I do connecting with my spirit guides, but it's different than when you are bringing someone else's loved ones from spirit. That's hard for me to do online, but I can do it in like face to face or in a spiritual church. So I love that, I really do. Okay, so okay, Austin, I feel drawn to you. I know that you put you back doing your mediumship, but I'm hoping that nothing to do with that will come from your reading, love. You can stay down there, card, for now. Like, this chair's so high up, the floor feels like it's about 6 foot away. Austin wants a general reading. You're gonna make me get up, aren't you? Oh, sugar. Right, we have all the cards. Okay, Austin. I feel like that there's been some sort of anxiety surrounding you at the moment, my love, or in the recent past. We've got the 9 of Swords here, okay? And I feel like that there's something that's basically been keeping us up at night, keeping us awake and like getting into our mind. And I feel like that is a bit of like the inner saboteur. I also want to say that there's been concerns around making sure that we dot all the I's and cross all the T's as well. And I feel like this is surrounding finances, and we're letting that affect our mental state. And it's like try and categorize everything and make sure that everything is in its little section. But at the same time, it's like you like over worrying about it. You're making it into a bigger problem in your mind than what it is. This is something that we are coming away from, or that we've recently come away from. We're coming away from these concerns, and everything is going to be okay. The cards are here to let you know that you're coming away from this, okay? And I want to say that sometimes, like, we let that mental anxieties and that turn into emotional, where we're letting it like affect our day. But this is calming down and leveling out for us. I want to say that there is a need there for you to be connecting with your inner child, Austin. We're not finding enough time where we're letting ourselves relax and like release and have fun and be silly. So we keep being in that serious setting and that serious tone. You've also got the Hermit here, Austin. There's a need there for you to be going within yourself and find that time to go within the quiet. I want to say that you have been doing that more recently. But I want to say sometimes that you do skip it, and you let that you let the worries come in when you know that them thoughts can be just pushed off and sent out with love. Do you know what I mean? Ask for that love to come in, ask for that healing to come in there. You've got uncovering truth. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. I want to say that there is parts of you that you've not let people see yet. And I want to say that these parts that you've held in a secret place within you, it's like we've got the protection around it there, because it's a very, very sensitive part of you. And I want to say that when you allow people in, that it's going to bring a lot of joy to other people and yourself there, to be able to share that. I want to say sometimes you can put the block on yourself a little bit there, love. But you are reaching your destination. Like, these cards have been out tonight already, and they've come straight out again. These are the ones that fell on the floor a minute ago. Your light is shining brightly. Your light is shining brightly. This is saying that your energy is elevating up, and it's like people are seeing that around you. Like, your aura itself is emitting this energy that is sending that healing vibe off. Sometimes you forget to put the protection around it. It can be draining. So please remember I said that, because you want to make sure that your energy doesn't get drained there, Austin. And also, Voyage of the Heart, I want to say that at the moment you're rediscovering yourself. I want to say that the blocks that were there where you got hurt emotionally, not necessarily saying that this was a relationship, but at this stage within your life, you're now on this voyage of discovery, of knowing your own resilience and knowing your own strengths, where previously you put doubt on the abilities that you had, whether that be in career or with family or with a mediumship or whatever, that you put them doubts on there and you put that on yourself, okay? It was always there. It's just that we put that doubt on ourselves, and we all was overthinking it. Do you know what I mean? We was preventing ourselves there from going forward. I want to say that them gates all have opened up, and it's like now we're starting to actually see that them boundaries are not in place, and we do have the freedom to progress and grow. You've got I've got 2 cards here. You've got work hard, it will pay off. This is saying that right now it's about putting the work in and building things up for yourself there. And this is all going to pay off for you. And you've also got friendship. This is all saying make sure that you make time for your friends and bring that social network back around you. You've also got hobby as well, Austin. There's a need there to be finding something that we can really put our teeth into, and that we can it's something that you need to be doing where you can cut yourself away from the world and just get lost within the zone, within the moment. Okay, I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, love. Try and for my cards to not fall. If my mum does come in while I was dreaming, guys, she's probably going to be drunk, by the way, because she's been to a gig. So please be prepared for that. For the loud money talks. Which is quite ironic that I just said that, by the way, because we've got this card for you, Austin. It says stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. This is saying that at the moment, I want to say that there's a lot of questions that you've been sending out, whether it to be to spirit or the universe. And it's like we're asking questions of when things are going to happen, what's the answer to this, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you feel like you don't get an answer, and it's because we're not quieting our mind, we ain't shutting everything out properly to be able to listen and to hear and to see them answers. So this here where it's saying stop talking, it's saying, there's a need to go in that moment of stillness and listen to what you need to receive. I hope you understood that, Austin. I hope that was okay for you. Okay, guys, put a 1 if you'd like a reading. Rebecca says, hey, lovely KEELEYTALKS. I'm sorry I can't stay. Just finished teaching and have to cook dinner. It's okay, Rebecca. Oh, why am I frozen? I was frozen then. It was so weird. I hope I'm not so frozen for you guys. Hey, Screams of Anubis. Just give it another 30 seconds or so. Thank you for hitting like, Rebecca. And thank you for coming on by, love. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? I have dyslexia, so I was also if I pronounce your name wrong. Okay, well, this is a yes or no reading, so we're going to use the pendulum. When I find it, it's here somewhere. hiding from me. Haha. So, the way this is just another form of divination, love. So the way this works is, for yes, it'll go in a clockwise direction. For a no, it'll go anti-clockwise. For a maybe, it'll go back and forward. And if you're not supposed to know the answer right now, it will stay still. So Ipsum would like to know, does Samir crush Jenny love Ipsum Libra? Starting to move. Okay, this is saying yes. It's I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. I don't know if that is the answer that you wanted or what. But you've got yes. Okay, so Samir does have a crush. On Ipsum there. Hope that was okay for you. Sometimes I'm yes and no questions super quick. I need to get a new, I can't afford it at the moment, but soon I'm going to get some new dowsing rods so that I can, because I've, like I said, I've lost one of my dowsing rods, and I weren't keen on them ones anyway because they didn't have the brass handle. It was like a rubber handle. They still worked, but they didn't move as smoothly as the ones that have a brass handle, because they are brass anyway. If anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Are you welcome? Ipsum, Ben Musa. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Hope I get to see you again in the chat soon. I just reminded myself, actually, I'm going to put them, before I forget again, I'm going to put them dowsing rods in my basket on Amazon, and then when I can get in a few weeks, I will. This looks good. 3 pieces, divining rods, copper, and dowsing rod pendulum. 2 retractable paranormal divining rods with copper handle. I don't know how you work them. But we like them. That's the ones that you want. You want the ones with the copper or brass handle. Who shall we go for? Casey, I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? I'm not a fan of dolls, and there's one right there, that Edda. It's like looking at me, and I keep thinking to myself, in a minute I'm going to see like its flag moving, or its head or something. And it's all because I had that haunted doll when I was a teenager. I don't like them. Do not like dolls at all. Casey, do you want to put your question in the chat, lovely? Casey, if I could generally, okay, that's fine. Let's make a bit more room here. Okay. Casey, my love, I feel like okay, let's see what else we have here. First of all, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a very, very positive card to get. It's all about great energy, beautiful energy, and being headstrong with it, and things blossoming in the right direction. I feel like there's situations around you, Casey, where you're needing to take charge. Okay, you're the one who's needing to take that step of being in control. I want to say that there's been some, like, a little bit of discord, nothing extreme as such, but there's been a tiny bit of discord there surrounding you, where we're having to take the lead and take control and be like, actually, things need to be going this way. Things ain't going as smoothly as they usually do. This could be something surrounded with work, my love, because we also have the Eight of Pentacles here. You see this dude hard at work. And I also want to say that there's something where we're going to be like learning a new skill. So I don't know if there's going to be like a change in job or a new job there surrounding you. But I want to say it's going to be something different, where we're going to have to like learn the skill. Please remember what I said about there's something there that we're needing to take in charge with. But I feel like that this is something optimistic and it's something positive, okay? It's nothing negative based. Like I said, it's only like a tiny bit of discord there that I feel. It's nothing huge and major. We also have the High Priestess as well, Casey. I want to say right now, calls for you to be listening to your intuition, my love. I want to say that your intuition has been niggling at you and trying to get your attention recently, but we've been ignoring it. We've been ignoring what our inner voice has been saying to us. I want to say that you've been like what I call like the call, and it's like we've been we keep getting guided to go and do a certain thing, but you keep ignoring that. You keep pushing yourself back away from it. Like, welcome back, sunshine. You keep pushing yourself back as if like you don't have the power to achieve the things that you want to do, but you do have that power, and things are going to be coming into fruition for you very, very shortly, very soon. I want to say things are going to be balancing out for you more equally as well, Casey. I want to say that recently there's been some sort of situation where it feels like we're just getting like a total blank. Or there's something where we're getting totally cut off. This could be even something as random as like we're having a conversation where somebody keeps cutting us off and we're not able to vocalize what we're needing to say. But there's something there where we're getting like some sort of cut off when we're trying to communicate or trying to talk. It's like I'm trying to talk and I'm getting blanked off and cut off there. I want to say as well, Casey, that there's a need there for you to be. This sounds weird, but well, it's not weird, but random. There's a need there for you to be going treating yourself. I'm seeing like a new bag, okay, and this could be something surrounded with travel as well. But obviously, we can't always afford it. But when you can, there's a need there to be taking a minute and go and treating yourself and go and getting yourself something new. I feel like that we don't have a lot really there. Let's see if we got. Got an oracle card here for you as well, Casey. Choosing your path, all is possible. This card is coming to remind you that anything in what you're wanting to do is possible. Do not limit yourself. I want to say that you do sometimes do that. We've had this quite a lot in the readings tonight, and sometimes this energy gets utilized and they give that similar message but to different people there. But I feel like that there's this sometimes you make a mountain out of a molehill and you tend to push yourself back when you are capable of doing so much. You get a rebel deck card now. Everybody loves these. Last time I looked at the time it was 22:22. Now I'm looking at the time, it's 23:23. I love it when they do that though, when they utilise, when they get you to see these like synchronized numbers and what I call angel numbers. We'll see what it means in a minute, because they all mean something different than angel numbers. There's a little message in there for us. Okay, Casey, you got rebel, because fuck it. I feel like that this is saying to you that there's a need to be stepping out of the what is your norm and telling a few people to stuff it as well. I want to say there's a few people around you who need a piece of your mind and they need to be told how it is, okay, and they need to be told the truth. And there's also a need to be letting loose as well and having some time to have fun as well. Because like it says, fuck it. I think we need a 5-minute break, but I can have a cig in here, so I'm gonna have to take you guys on my phone outside, which is gonna be really weird because I'm gonna be able to hear myself in the headphones. So let's see if I can do this. Let me see. So we're gonna change this banner. Turn this camera off a minute. Hopefully we don't get loads of playback in the headphones. Hopefully that was okay for you, Casey. Okay, let's see if this works. There's 2 Keeley Talks now. Can you guys hear me okay? Please let me know in the chat. I just need to re-energize my energies because I could feel myself in that last reading getting a little bit sleepy. And I have to stay awake because I have to like let my mum in when she gets here. Sounds fine. Okay, that's good. South Florida Drifter says, "Yay, Keeley stream, just what I needed to lie down and relax." Is it a bit clearer from my phone, guys? Like, obviously, I can't do my readings really from the phone, but I just wanted to, just wondering really, is it clearer from the computer or my phone? You guys are about to hear how windy it is here because I've got to go outside. Good evening, Christina. Let's have a bit of a random conversation for 5 minutes. Oh, guys, you want me to show you something? I'll show you when I come back. I'll show you a little Keeley Talks. My mum's got a picture here. See if we can put it up. It's me as a bridesmaid. When I was about 6 or 7. It ain't half blowing a gale here, it's horrible. Stay warm, Christina Davis. Tell you, this is going to wake me up though, going out here now, because it is bloody cold. But that's what we need right now. Oh, I'm glad you can hear me okay. Christine says, and Sunshine says, oh, it's chilly out here. Elizabeth Me says, I went to the computer store to get some repairs sent in, and oh, I want them. What do you want, Elizabeth? Let's see if I can remove myself. There we go. Let's just have one of me here for a minute. It just looks so confusing having two. I have never had a boss. Oh, what's that, Elizabeth? Sunshine says, it started raining here too, but it's ridiculously warm here. Plus 10 degrees Celsius. Speaker glasses. Glasses, like what you wear to see with speakers on them. Is that what you mean? Oh, it's bloody chilly. I don't know what speaker glasses are, Elizabeth. I never heard of them. Squindy says, I watched this van life channel. Life is too short, and it's this older British couple who wild camp in their little van. They always say, oh, it's a bit blowy out. Bit more than blowy right now. Today, when I was on the school run, I felt like I was going to get blown away. And my little girl, who's only 4, nearly bloody knocked her over that wind. The closest thing you can ever get to cloning yourself is when you sign in twice. I've done it on purpose once, so I could have 2 screens. Both audios done well for me. Never had one bad. Sunglasses with speakers in the legs. Oh, that sounds really good, Elizabeth. And I think I'm going deaf for a little bit in one of my ears. Because, like, when I have, like, sound cancelling headphones, even if it's got nothing on, and I've got one of them off one of my ears, I can hardly hear anything. It's a bit muffled. A bit muffled, I tell you. So what's everyone been up to today then? How's your days been? For me, I'll tell you how my day's been. So this morning I got up, got the kids ready, took them all to school, all three of them. Gary met me on the way home so we could get a bit of shopping. Got home with the shopping and then school rang me, which is like over a mile walk by the way. Can you come and pick your son up? He has diarrhea. So I then had to go and pick my little boy up from school. And then got him home. He's happy as Larry, totally fine in himself, munching chocolate and all that. He's not even had one more episode of this so-called diarrhea. I think it was just like a one-off, but he's got to be off school now. And they break up on Friday for the week. And then, what's it called? I went, think I had a nap, because I was going to stream, but I thought, because I'm babysitting tonight, I might as well stream tonight. I had a nap, went and got the kids, got bloody fucking soaking wet, all the way there and all the way home. When I came home, I was just freezing. I was like, Gary, please warm me up, because he's always so warm. Like constantly all the time, like boiling up. And I was shivering. Like as soon as I came home, I literally went in the kitchen and took off all my wet clothes. Gary had to go and get me some pajamas. Like I'm freezing. Papa felt sorry for myself. And then I did the kids' tea. I was supposed to have done tacos, but because I was so cold and like in pain and that, I ended up just doing fish fingers and chips. And then me and Gary had a pizza. And then kids watched Encanto. Me and Gary chilled, got the kids in bed, got ready, and came in. So let's see what everyone else has been doing. Sunshine has been asleep for almost the whole day on the couch next to my dog. I am jealous. I wish I could sleep all day. Elizabeth has been having the laundry from hell, computer repairs, and window shop there. I love a bit of window shopping now. And DJH has had 3 teeth removed, just took first meds. It's going to be a painful hour, so get them meds down, your DJH. Well, I laid up and I had my winter coat on, cough, but the water went right through it and freezed my tits off. It's not, right now it's cold outside, but it ain't as cold as it was before. Because when I was on that school run, there was hailstone, there was rain, wind. It was awful. So if that was loud by right down the mic, guys, just coming back in. Okay, let me switch back over to the computer. That was weird. Picture just fell down on its own. It won't go back. We'll do a few more readings. Feel a little bit more awake now. good. Okay, I'm just gonna put myself back on. Hopefully you should all be able to hear me again. Let me just get through these comments. Let me just message my mum back as well. Hey Melody. Excuse me. We're that Florida baked warm-blooded. Yeah, he is warm, girl. Cement says, I had my wisdom teeth pulled one at a time. I'm chick. Casey says, I started another spring cleaning project. I did that in the morning. We'll continue tomorrow. I'm now going to start prepping for dinner. Gonna watch The Fugitive. I'm gonna start my spring cleaning tomorrow. I need to be clear everything out. Hello, Melody. Welcome to this chat, love. I'm gonna do some readings in a moment. I sounded fine. Well, that's good. What's happened? Cement says, I know a dummy from an old job who had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled, went out and ate cheeseburgers and milkshakes and dry soccer delight. Oof. Bloody hell. Okay, so let me find my banner. If anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. One's in the chat, guys. I should take a picture, show my mum a table with all my cards on. My mum's a proper like tidy freak. She was like, no. Hey, Big Daddy-o. The storm is bad here in Manchester too, Big Daddy-o, right now. Melody, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? It's not raining right now, Big Daddy-o. Right now, all we have is wind, but it's bloody freezing. I just went for a cig outside whilst I was streaming, and I was like, my teeth were near enough chattering. I feel way more awake now, though. Like a minute ago, I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep. It's nice to see you, Big Daddy. I'm not seeing you in chat for a while. Okay, Melody would like to know what's Yanni's energy towards me. Okay. So, Melody, first let me just show you the cards that we have pulled out. Because sometimes I'm like looking at them and reading them, and I totally forget to show you guys so you can see. So, Melody, first of all, we've got this world card that's pulled out. I want to say that when I get this world card, like the thing I feel first and foremost for you is like the world is your oyster. I know you want to know what Yanni's feelings towards you, and I want to say that he kind of feels the same way. And I want to say that he feels like anything is possible. And I want to say that in between you two, there is like this strong connection and this feeling of things coming full circle between you two. That you just feel intertwined, basically, that it's this energy that you can't explain, like you don't know how to explain it. And I feel like that this ultimately requires your intuition. We've got the High Priestess here, and I want to say that you two, Melody, are a bit of a yin and yang. And I feel like that Yanni himself has like this strong intuitive type as well. And I want to say that that when you two are talking, it's like you can almost be like finishing each other's sentences because you just feel this strong connection between you. And I feel like that the way that he sees you is like this independent woman who is content within herself, and he sees you as a strong-minded person who has it going on, who knows what she wants. And I feel like that he feels that you have a strong intuitive side to you as well. I'm not saying that he's spiritual or whatever, but I feel like that he knows that you feel him. And with this 10 of Cups coming out with this question, it's like this feeling of that he wants a full shebang basically, that he feels like this is possible for you to have this happy ending and like be in this fantasy land. But it's important to remember to stay in reality as well and stay connected to reality. I want to say that that you know that you two ultimately need to communicate and talk about that. Let me get you let me get you a romance card to see what it says. You say that he's your ex and he is married and he doesn't respond to you. Even though he doesn't respond to you, he still feels this connection with you, okay? And he still feels this that you are this strong, independent woman. And I want to say that you are very yin and yang, like you are total opposites. Okay, the first one of the oracle cards here, Melody, it says unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Even though that you guys had this like strong, I want to say that it's like this soulmate energy. Like there's a difference between soulmate and twin flames, and I want to say that you two went through some serious situations together that stick with you, and I feel like that there's certain situations that stick with him that he will never forget, even though he doesn't contact, reach out, or respond to you. They are relevant within his life. But when we meet one of our soulmates in our life, they can feel like that it can feel like so overwhelming, but it's meant to learn us these important lessons within our life there. And I want to say that sometimes, like, looking back on that, you can sometimes, like, be looking at it and thinking of the doom and gloom side of things. But it's important to learn to remember the things that you learnt there and the experiences, and to keep them close. Now, I hate it when people tell me any information when I'm doing them a reading, like, because now I'm seeing some of these cards totally different. And even though that, I want to say, even though that Yanni could see that you two are in that whole shebang, obviously he's remarried and he is in that whole new relationship with somebody else. But I feel like that you'll always have a special place within his life going forward, not necessarily presently, but within the memory state of things. I want to say sometimes we can feel a little bit blinded from that, and it's important to recognize the what was and what is. And I feel like that because he has a loyalty to his wife, and I feel like that is why he won't cross that barrier, but he recognizes you as someone significant within his life from his past and from the things that he's experienced there. Hey Snow Queen, which is Saba. If anyone wondering who Snow Queen is, that's Saba. Now, Melody, I'm going to get you one of these Rebel deck cards, which they tell you what you need to know rather than what you want to hear. And they tell you how it is, and sometimes they can be very blunt. Hey, Kirsty. Sometimes they do curse Melody as well. Oh, that must be your card. And sometimes they can tell you something totally unrelated to your reading. Oh. It's okay, Kirsty, you don't have to apologise. So the card for you, Melody, says, get the fuck out of your head. Get into your heart, it misses you. I want to say that sometimes, Melody, that you can get caught up on overthinking things and creating things in your mind that are not worth getting ourselves concerned about. And it can sometimes draw us back, and there's a need there to sometimes just get out of our head and live within the present moment. I hope that was okay for you, Melody. I think that you're new here, so welcome to the channel and thank you for subscribing. Everyone here is always so lovely, so I hope that you managed to connect with some people here in the chat. Everyone's so welcoming as well. Some people just come in here just to chill and hang out, and it's just really nice energy. Okay, before we do another reading, guys, I'm going to quickly read you one of these quotes in this book by Anna Barnes, Calm in Your Pocket. And there's a few of these. There's one that's called Mindfulness in Your Pocket. There's one that's Confidence in Your Pocket. And there's another one like random acts of kindness in your pocket, but I ain't got that one. Okay, this is the first page that I opened, and it says, be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. And we've just been talking about that, and it's been very prevalent in like a lot of these readings this evening about being present within the moment and living within the now. I'm going to read you this bit as well, guys, very quickly. If you're feeling stuck in a rut, why not try something new? Get involved in a new hobby or activity, whether it's joining a gym, signing up to yoga, pilates, whatever that is, or martial arts course, learning another language or the basics of photography at the local college, or knitting an enormous blanket. It could be a good idea to have a project to get your teeth into, to give you focus and take your mind off your problems. Evening classes and courses are also a good way to meet new people. And remember, everyone is in the same boat, so try to relax and enjoy it. Love that. Bloody hell. Yeah, I've got a few of the other ones here as well. Let me show you guys quickly before we do any more readings. So this is the mindfulness one, mindfulness in the pocket. And this is the confidence one as well. I'm going to put them ones back in the bag because I just don't need them right now. Okay. So, if anyone would like a reading, please put one in the chat. I've been reading the A to Z of mindfulness. Oh, well, I hope you're enjoying it, Elizabeth. Maybe you could follow along with the videos that me and Gary did while you're reading it. If that's something that you might already be doing it, I don't know. The A to Z of mindfulness, it's such a little book, but me and Gary like stretched that out through the whole A to Z. And so then videos are like an hour long, but they're so relaxing and it's just enjoyable. Sean B, if you're drawn to you, love, do you want to put your question in the chat? I'm just putting this phone in chat, guys. Sorry, why is a wrap around the mic? Sean B, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Where did you buy Gary tonight? Gary, I'm at my mum's. I'm babysitting my little sister. She's only 11. My mum has gone to see Echo and the Bunnymen with her partner. It was her birthday present. So Gary is back at home watching My Free and chilling out. He might be watching the stream He said he was going to watch, but I think he might have fell asleep. Okay, there's Shandy. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow daytime, guys, because, you know, next week the kids are off school and I won't be able to stream in the day at all. And sometimes I am shattered at night. And especially when they've been being little monkeys. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow and Friday. Okay, Shambi, first of all, love, right now is all about new beginnings for you, and I feel like that you've been asking for new beginnings yourself, either in your mind, or you've been trying to manifest them new beginnings, but it's like, you know, when is the new beginnings going to be starting? I want to say that right now, or as of recently, you've really had some new ideas of things that you're wanting to do. And it's like we're determined to make that happen. And I want to say that things have been a bit slow for you recently, Shambi. It's because we've been in this healing period. I want to say that there's been some sort of situation that really knocked us back, and it's like we're now, it's like we've been healing, okay, and that's why things haven't been moving so fast for you. And it's, you know, you've been waiting on that like breakthrough for that new beginning for a hot minute, and it's like, when is it going to start? And I want to say that the motivation has been really lacking, and it's like you've been basically kicking yourself, you know, when are these new beginnings going to come up? I did say what's up because I just took a deep breath in and went out. Oh wow. He said what's up? I said nothing, and Mum has gone to see Echo and the Bunnymen. Yeah, my mum's gone to see him in Manchester. I think they're at the Albert Hall. So that's where my mum is tonight. Sorry, Shambi. Just had to reply to Kirsty. So that's why I'm here. My little sister, she literally came and said hello to everyone before. So if you look back on the stream, like at the beginning, pretty much, you'll see her. She's so beautiful. She is like, she's mixed race and she's got this beautiful afro. And she is so tall. Like I said, she's 11, but she is bigger than me. I'm 5'5", and she's taller than me. And I'm size 7 shoe, which in the UK is a big shoe for a woman, and she's in a size 7, and she's bloody 11. Like, girl, stop growing. Slow down. Anyway. Oh. I don't really know the music Kirsty, but I'll have to tell my mum. Like, you guys might see her if I'm like, she'll be in about half an hour or so. If I still stream, we'll see. But when I come in, she'll probably be being very loud and very drunk because she's been out. But we will see. Anyway, sorry, Shambi. So you also have the Hermit Charm. This is saying that whilst we've been in this healing period, and this is also for right now as well, there's a need to be going within ourselves and taking the moment to go within the quiet and to quiet our minds, because even though there's all these new beginnings, I want to say there's that need to ensure that we we find that calming moment to like plan everything out, okay, rather than going in super fast. Now I feel like that financially, that these new beginnings are going to be very helpful for you. Things are going to balance out, and where it's like we're just going to feel comfortable in all areas. I'm not saying that you didn't feel comfortable anyway, because you may already have been, but I want to say that it's going to like make you feel better off, okay? These new beginnings are going to be making us feel better off, and it's going to be bringing us a lot of positivity. Again, the sun, it's all about new beginnings. And you've got two major arcana cards here, Sean B is saying these are like big things happening for you in your life right now, and it's like going through this rebirth, and it's like we're waking up for the first time. Why is my hair sticking up like a cockatoo? What the hell? Get back down. I don't get it. What are you doing? But yeah, we're going through all these new beginnings. I want to say this is going to be more prevalent around going into the summertime. We've got all these sunflowers here sprouting up. And again, I feel like that's the new ideas that the new beginnings coming for you, Shambi. It's going to be like big sunflowers all sprouting up there for you. And get Shambi a Rebel Deck card. Okay, let me just put these ones back because I don't feel like I need them. Okay, we've got two cards that came out for you, Shambi. The first is this one. Some good shit is about to happen. And oh shit. On the back here it says, don't let your issues fuck it up. This is saying that some big things are going to be happening for you, Shambi. Don't let your anxieties come in there and cloud your judgment. Remember what the Hermit said about going within yourself, finding that quietness in that moment to just relax. And you said, you've also got this one, don't fucking force it. It says here on the back that allow that shit to come to you. And this is saying that things are manifesting for you in an immense way. And to not force it forward, let it come to you in a natural way and enjoy that journey of allowing that to come forward for you. Okay, guys, if you'd like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Hope that was okay for you, Shambi. I know it's Shambi, thank you. KK, I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? KK would like a gemma. Gemma for K. These chairs. My mum spent a lot of money on these, but they're so uncomfortable. Okay, KK. I forgot who I was with them. K, you have the star card, first of all. I feel like this is saying like the stars are aligning first and foremost. I want to say that things have been feeling very out of sync, okay, and I feel like this is around family, okay, and I want to say that there's some people that's not been seeing eye to eye, and I want to say that them alignments are going to come back in, okay. We've got the 4 wands here, and I feel like that this is talking about celebration, but also foundations being set. And I want to say people really going to be communicating and open and talking up. And I feel like this will happen by either party or wedding or birth. It's some sort of celebration. It's going to bring family members together where there's going to be this reconnectivity and communication and like these happy vibes where people are going to start getting on and talking and being open with each other. Now, with this 4 of Wands coming as well, it's talking about things coming into fruition. And I want to say again, this is around the home. I want to say that we've been asking for some sort of change around the home circumstances. They're talking about so much positivity coming into the home, so much prosperity coming into the home as well. They're also talking about bringing in Mother Nature into the home setting, okay? There's a need to be bringing in plants or flowers or something to bring in that Mother Nature energy within the home setting to help brighten it up. Like this is something that you may have already done, or you may have just received some sort of flowers, or you may have got yourself some flowers. But there's a need there to be putting some flowers there within the home setting. There's also I want to say there's somebody who's been concerned about things not going the way that they are wanting them to be going. And I feel like that this may not be you, maybe somebody within your family or friend, close circle. And I feel like that they need to realize that they have all the tools within their vicinity to reach their goals and to get to where they want to be, but they ultimately need to believe in themselves, because that self-belief isn't there with them at the moment. They don't believe that they have the tools that they require to get to where they want to be, and it's like they put all the blame onto either other people or the world, and then they put themselves down. I want to say that this person has been getting themselves really down about it, and there's a need there for them to realize their own power, okay, and their own ability to get to where they want to be. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I feel like this person needs this message honed into them. I want to say they're quite stubborn and they need somebody to be like, right, snap out of it now, pack it in. Getting proper bad cramp in me, like, ow. And they need to be like snapping out of it, okay, I want to say. See if we've got an oracle card as well for you lot. Okay. And I feel like this is a message to that person as well. And I feel like they feel like they're at the moment in unknown territory. But they need to realise that right now they're exactly where they need to be. And I feel like it's like a journey of self-discovery and to recognise themselves. Like we've got the winter energy going on here in the card, and this is showing where like sometimes in winter I can get very down. I feel like that this person sometimes like lets that get on top of them and they get a bit down, and they sometimes feel like that they're very alone. But I feel like sometimes they love to be around nature as well. Seeing the birds here, not saying necessarily birds, but I feel like that they find themselves most relaxed when they are surrounded by nature. And there's a need there for them to, like a calling for them to be around nature right now, so they can sit within that oneness and feel that relax as well. Winter gets a lot of people down, I think, sun and shoes. Like, not everybody, like some people live in places where it's like winter all the time. But there's some people where in the winter that's just their energy just gets so low. And I feel like that this person, Kay, who it is going through the same time, but I feel like they're doing a bit of a silent battle as well. But even though they're doing this silent battle, it's like they're emitting this energy. The people around them can sense it, even though they're not talking about it, like it's getting the mood down. Hey, Guerrera. Guerrera means war. Hello. Okay, let me get you a rebel deck card. Okay, see what it says for you. Oh yeah, the front door opening then. Okay, I feel like that this is for that person, Kay, who is needing to receive this message. Someone around you who's close to you. Okay, so the first one here says, you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go, your soul will thank you. I feel like that person needs to release it. They're like holding it in, it's turning into like a pressure cooker. They're holding all that emotion in and trying to sustain it rather than release it. They needed to release that energy and know that crying doesn't make you weak. Do you know what I mean? Crying makes you strong. Let it out, and then you can heal from it. And this one, it says, get the fuck out of your head. It says, get in your heart, it misses you. This person has been in their head quite a lot, and I feel like that doing this, they've separated themselves a little bit from the people who love them and the people who want to spend time with them. Yeah, sometimes it's just needed. I agree with you, Kirsty. Okay, oh, that was okay for you, Kay. If anyone's like a reading, please put a number 1 in the chat. Percy says, LOL, I say, let the champagne bottle pop. So I have the emotions to refill it again and then let it pop again. I totally agree, Kirsty. Guerrero, I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? I know Guerrero asked so kindly, like, one please. And it just pulled me over. Sometimes it's just nice to be nice. Kay says, we've had a lot to deal with. My son... One minute. We've had a lot to deal with. My son don't say much, but we do talk about things and have a good cry. Thank you, Keela. Oh, thank you, Kay. Okay, Guerrero wants general messages from my spirit guide. Oh, Phoenix is wanting to come in. 1 minute, guys. Let me mum's put his cat in. Come on, kitty. Okay. Oh, thank you, Guerrero. Guerrero says, you're one of my favourite readers and your advice always resonates. Thank you, love. And your message came through at 12:21 a.m. Let's see what that angel number means. We forgot to do the last one because it might mean something. Angel number 1221 is calling on you to continue working hard, even if you're failing. You will always face failure in life, especially before you succeed. The harder you push, the more you will appreciate your accomplishments, and finding success will become easier as time goes on. Now, thank you, Clara. I don't know if that's for me, KK, but even if it's not for me, I love you too. DJ H, the filth of it all. Okay, let me just show you what cards we have here, Guerrero. So we have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Three of Wands, first of all, that card is for you. Well, we all love you, Kay. The Three of Wands, first of all, Guerrero, I feel like that this is saying that your life at the moment is taking on like a totally new directory. It's taking on a totally new direction, but it's taking you It's meaning that you're having to turn your back on certain things and turn your, hey princess, just doing a reading at the moment, but if you wait a moment, I might feel drawn to you. You can always read this banner here and it'll explain it. What the hell? Oh, that's a fridge. Like, what the hell's that sound? I want to say that this is taking you to a whole different place, Guerra, where you're having to turn your back on people. And when I say turn your back, I don't mean like doing anyone any wrong or anything, but I'm saying it's like we're going into a new cycle within our life where things are switching and changing up for us. Are you coming to say hello to everyone on YouTube? Come on now. Oh, you got the mail. No, what happened? The cat just pulled the wire out. I don't know what happened then. Sorry, guys. The cat pulled the wires out. Okay. Don't you be doing that again, boy. You really did it as well. So sorry, Guerra. I want to say, my love, that there may be some sort of travel coming up, which is going to be taking us into a place. Hey, Cass, a place of happiness. Okay, it's going to take us to a place of fulfillment, and I want to say that this is something that you've thought about for a long time, about going in this new direction. But you've prevented yourself and you've stopped yourself. Get off the table, you. Come on, get down. He's looking at me like, how dare you? Yeah, you got some dirt in your fur. Get that licked out, you dirty little fluff ball. This cat is super cute. Let me just show you guys him super quickly. Come on, stop being YouTube shy. Say hello to everyone. Right, go on. Guerra, even though you're going to be turning you back away from people and situations, this is going to be bringing a lot of prosperity to you. And when I say prosperity, I don't mean financial. I mean emotional prosperity and emotional fulfillment, and also like standing it's like this independent type feeling where we're content within ourselves, within our own life. You said I fear failure. That's what I was just about to say. You know, it's like this fear of taking this step and taking them first steps forward, but the thought process of actually wanting to do it, you've already took the first step there. And you've already taken that step forward, and just doing that brings that right into manifestation straight away. It don't bring it right into manifestation straight away, but it brings on the beginning of manifestation. The next step is taking action there. And I want to say that this will require you taking the lead and being sure within yourself which direction you actually want to be going in. I want to say sometimes you let other people guide you and put their 2 pence in and give their directory of which way you should be going. But in this circumstance, this is like literally like a big change within your life. Let's just explain, like, this is something that can switch things all the way up. So you need to take the driver's seat and be like, right, this is the way I want it to go. This is how I want it to go. And be in control of that. Sometimes you, like, I know you already talk about fear feeling, like we've got the moon card here, and this is all, like, one of the feelings I get when I get this moon card is this anxiety. I'm going to say, like, this, like, arguing with yourself, you know, like when you have the devil and angel on your shoulder, like one telling you one thing and one telling you other. Well, you need to silence that inner saboteur that tells you that you can't have the word can't without the word can. So you need to allow yourself to be within that. You need to allow yourself to hone into that inner intuition and to extinguish that inner saboteur energy. I feel like the reason why we have this inner saboteur is because there's some sort of situation that happened. I'll take care, Dave JD. Good night, love. There's some sort of situation in Guerra which really turned your world upside down, okay? And things totally changed. I must say this happened out of nowhere. Like, we weren't expecting this to be happening at all. It just came out of the blue. And we had to acclimate, okay? And we had to become one with what is happening in the moment. And that is what's needing to be happening right now. We need to become one with the moment and also get back in that driver's seat and don't let that fear take over you. Where I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, lovely. I think it's Di who's going, Kirsty, not DJ H. And she got it. She already said. Okay, wherever you've got that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Oh, where's my mum, guys? They're going to be doing it real loud. Get after that shit. The world has your back. So this is saying, you know, go get after it. Don't let yourself be held back. I hope that was okay for you, Guerra. It's so storming, we must be in the eye. Oh, bloody hell. I'm doing a stream. Got your stuff in my background. You're on YouTube now. Come on, say hello, Mum.
No, man, yes, always.
No, it's not. Come on, everyone wants to say hello to you. What?
What's stream for?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, but
What does it look like?
well, I don't know what you do in your spare time, no?
Everyone's jealous that you didn't see Bunny and the Echo Man. Echo and the Bunny Man. Yeah.
Has she got my EMP stickers?
What? This is mine. When I ordered that CD for you.
What's another one?
Go on then. Come here, Mum. Come and say hello. Mummy talks. Mother talks. Come on to Keeley Talks. This is me mum, guys.
Hi.
What are you doing up there? What's it stream for?
It's readings. Tarot cards.
Why have you brought the drop suckers down here after
No,
looking
T only got in when I was getting that.
There's one in there, some of those stickers on. Drag it out.
Cement says, tell your mum she has a great taste in music. Going to see Echo on the
I know.
bun. She said, I know.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they were good. It was alright.
It was alright.
Hey, they're better than I thought. Seriously, than I expected.
I
I can't believe. So you've been watching like a new Bunny Man, and you've got like Iron Maiden and all that crap behind you.
know, but I was showing everyone before. Let's see where. Mum! Someone on the stream who comes in all the time, it's called DJ H, says, I see where Keeley gets her prettiness from.
Well, that's nice.
She said, oh, that's nice. Yeah, and Kirsty says, you can see Keeley in her mum. Oh, thank you guys. Well, you've all met my mum now. Like, she's never been on YouTube before. She's never been on the streams before, like, ever. I think that cat's pumped again. Oh, it's Anyway, guys, I'm going to be going getting a taxi now. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. Oh, thank you, Guerra. I'm hopefully going to be live tomorrow while the kids are at school. So if anyone's not got a reading, hopefully you can grab one tomorrow. We're nearly hitting that 1,000 subscribers as well. So hopefully we'll be there soon. Take care, guys. Love and light. And I'll see you all soon. Oh, before we go, Kirsty said, I hope you had a great time. And did they play The Killing Moon?
Yeah, they did. And it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah. She said she was listening to that before she came on watching me. She was listening to The Killing Moon.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway, night, guys. Take care.